So, guys, I want to walk you through how I was able to make 10 million naira from NEMIT. One thing about the stock market is the fact that there is no barrier. You don't need to get a CV, you don't need to submit your CV, you don't need to have a degree, you don't need to know no connection. It's not this recruitment that they are doing that they are offering the website and on that people are saying they don't want to collect. No. This one is direct. All you need to do is to have your ID, which you can use NIN in case you say you don't have international passport. You know, most time when you want to encourage people to do things, they look at the things that they don't have. If it is international passport I don't have, I say, Oga, it's not international passport. Do you have NIN? They say, but it's just the slip, is enough. Then when you tell them you need utility bill, they say, I don't, where I'm staying is prepaid. Oga, prepaid is a receipt. They used to give receipt. You say, oh, it's true. Then I say, I don't have millions, so I heard that it's millions. Oga, do you have 250,000? And there is, okay, I don't have. Can you take a loan from your office where they'll be taking from your salary gradually? You say, I can do that. Do you have do you have a phone? No, not that you have a phone. They now tell you that I don't have a laptop, so all this, this thing now will need a laptop. Oga, it's an app. You can use your phone. He say, by the time you use phone, you trade, you make money, you can buy a laptop, and that's how you upgrade gradually. My study was not like this, so you see this chair that is not like this when I started though. If you check my other channel, you will see a part of it. But you just have to start. So why I'm saying all this is so that you will not see 10 million and say, where I want to see this kind of money. No, we all started somewhere. So how I made 10 million naira from NEMIT. And the beautiful thing about this process is I actually gave you guys, if you've been watching my YouTube video, I did like 2 videos for NEMIT. I did 2 videos for NEMIT. 2 videos. They are there. They are living proof. People are still watching it. So I'm not coming here to tell you something that I have not done. This is what I have done. And nobody gave me anything. I went on research and I saw it and I said, this is gold mine, guys. And I loaded 2 million units. I bought at 3 naira. Do your math. I use 6 million naira. Yes. I use 6 million. And this 10 million naira I'm telling you is pure. It's above this, so I just want the figure to be round. 10, 15, 20 and here. I don't want to be giving you 14, 13. No, I just round it up. So let me help some people's mind. So I don't want to show you step by step how I was able to do this so that you too can do it and see that it's possible. It's possible. You can actually escape from poverty with the stock market. You say you want to be your own boss. This is the roadmap. Just a starting capital. I started with 100,000 naira. My sister gave me that money. She said, help me keep them. I don't want to spend them. And I dumped it inside the stock market. And that was how I started the journey. And today, like they say, the rest is what? Is history. So the stock moved from 3 naira to 10 naira. 3 things actually contributed to this. One is the power of research. You need to be thinking. You need to understand numbers. Don't come and tell me, even for school, I don't know numbers. This is money, guys. Do you know how much is your bills? School fees is there, rent is there. Your wife is there. She needs to look good. And God bless you if you marry in this our age where there's Brazilian hair. you need to work. Not hard work now. You need to use your brain. Because the most difficult work is the mental one. If you ask me to carry load from one place to another, you can easily carry it and show power now. But if they now ask you to think from point A to point B, how do you want to do it? And another thing is timing. You need to understand timing. If you don't understand timing, you miss out in a lot of things, even in life. aside market in life. Timing. There's a particular time you should get something. And if it's not coming, you need to double your effort. It's just like when you are in a school where others are, their parents are bringing them with cars and all that, and you are there, you are trekking. You need to know that you need to know book. And because even though they don't know, no problem, they have cars for them already, and they might have investment. You that know where you are coming from, that you have nothing. If those guys are sleeping, you'll be awake. Because you know what lies ahead. You'll be awake. Or else, you get to 60 and 70 and you'll be telling stories. You'll be blaming people. You'll be talking about missed opportunities. You'll be condemning your friend. Say, one of my friends had opportunity, he didn't give me. You won't know that you create opportunity. You create it. Do you think if I'm giving an excuse, I'll be able to make this money? Do you think? I won't. And one problem about excuses, they are genuine. If you share it with people, they will agree with you. Say, it's true. It's true. There's a story of a guy that wants to jump into a river. Tired of life and all that. And the guy rush. I said, don't kill yourself. Why are you? Okay, what is the problem? He now explain to the guy that this is what he's passing through. This problem is this problem is that. After explaining, two of them jump inside the water. Because the guy said, only you for this life. Only you. He says, it's fair. This life is not fair. Two of them jump inside the water. I remember a friend then in school. If you tell him your problem, he will reply you and say, that is not my cup of tea. It's painful, but it's the truth. Keep your problem to yourself and change your life with the stock market. One of the key things that assisted me again in making this money is patience. If you follow the journey of NEIMETH, we bought at 3. I did a video that we should buy at 3. The price shoot to 3.99. 3.99. That's 3 naira 99 kobo. And it pulled back to our entry. That's 305. That 305 was stabilizes there. And when I did video and I say buy at 305 and sell at 620, it's because it dips to 1 and it bounced back up to that 305. Patience. That was when I bought more. So there is always a strategy and a plan in whatever you are doing. These are the 3 key things that gave me the leverage to achieve this in the market in less than a month. If I'm to distribute it to a monthly salary, this will take me for 10 months. And of course, I will invest this. And you want to know where I put it? I will tell you. I put it in Boa Cement. Yeah. That's where I put it. So because you are watching now, I'm not telling you to go and buy. I actually I gave it to my community when it was 78. Some bought at 80. And I bought at 92, 93, 94. As I'm selling, I'm buying. As I'm selling NEIMETH, I'm buying. As I'm selling Caverton, I'm buying. And now, if you check my entry with current price now, I'm up almost 30%. That is to say, if I put this money now, I have another 3 million on it. And I'll have to put it with capital. And that will be like 16. And if you calculate 16, 30%, you are looking at close to 5 million. So that is how you multiply money. And before you know it, you are up with it, 1% of the 1%. And somebody is telling you to buy course. He said, if I buy course with that money, how much I won't use trade? And so whether na course man go chop, keep chopping. You'll be eating now for how many years? Keep eating. Your children will ask you question that dad, our economics teacher, told us that in 2025, when Tinubu was the president, that the stock market was going up. You say, yes, it's true. Yes, because you thought he wants to ask you a question about the teacher. You say, which one did you buy, dad? 2 options. You either tell the child the truth or you lie. You might say, it's one bank. Maybe by then, maybe one bank will have issue. And that's why I bought a lot of share and the thing crashed. You say, dad, when the child will get to school, you ask the question. Say, my dad told me that. You say, your dad did not buy any shares. Remind me of a story of a child. They gave him homework. So he went home and gave it to the parent. So they did the homework. So children and they believe their parents so much. So when he got to the class now, he submitted and was telling his friends that this assignment is going to get good numbers. So, and they are like, why are you so sure like this? So when she collected and she realized that she scored, so the man put 2-0 and put I, So when he gave the guy now went back and said, Master, it was my dad that did the assignment. They say, so that's why I put 2 I, one for you and one for your dad. You get the point. So do things that your children will be proud. Sometimes I encounter some people that their parents actually bought shares and they are coming to take over the account. Their parent is no more, and they want to change over their account. And you are taking charge of account of 10, 20, 30 million. Let me know if you will send cost to that kind of parent or prayer. I'm very, very sure it's prayer that you will send. So these are the power. These 3 factors actually make me to achieve this: power of research, power of timing, and the power of patience. Some people called me, NEIMETH got to 390 and is now 350. Me, I want to sell. I said, go and sell. It's your choice. Go and sell. If you say, I don't use the money I'll buy anything that will go up. I said, okay. I was still holding. Patience. When I see people that are not patient with their stock, I ask, where else are you impatient? Where else in life is this single character affecting you? Because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So you need to be focused. So these are the 3 factors. I want you to write it down: research, timing, and patience. You can research a stock and you're not going at the right time. It happens to some of my members. We saw NEIMETH at 3. I was shouting NEIMETH. Some people did not buy. Until started shooting. And NEIMETH got to 1365 before pulling back. So these 3 factors, write it down and then plan to work with it. So my entry point, why I bought at 3 naira. Warren Buffett said something. He said, opportunities come infrequently. He said, when it rains gold, he said, put out the bucket. Don't bring cup when it's raining gold. In fact, this guy is saying you should put bucket. To me, I would say, put tanker or put a pipe, connect it to your house so that the gold will just be rushing to your house. So one of the reasons why I bought NEIMETH is because it is trading at support. So the technical support is at 3 naira. So that is why I went all in at this price. So if you see a good stock at a cheap price, what do? You load on it. And as you can see, I didn't buy 1,000 units. I didn't buy 50,000 units. I didn't buy 100,000 units. When you see value, you dump the money there. You just be clearing the offer. I don't go and queue. Most people go to the table and queue and be dragging with 5 kobo, 10 kobo. I don't. That thing has showed me pepper. I've missed out in a lot of stocks that have done well, all because I was marking down 5 kobo. Somebody is willing to sell at 3 naira 5 kobo, and I'm putting my own bid at 3 naira, and assume that it's going to get few. All of a sudden, after market, I see expired. The next day, full bid. One of the key reasons again is solid fundamentals. So I saw a company that their earnings per share grew by 50%, revenue up. And based on what the current government is doing, they are pumping money into health sector. and they are upgrading their industry. That is their factories, their manufacturing plants. These are some of the key. And one thing is the industry is in the healthcare sector. And as you can see, Fitzin is shooting. May and Baker is shooting. Mikio is shooting also, though still above 10. So which of the stock is here to do numbers? It's NEIMETH. It's NEIMETH. And that is why I went to go and buy. And as at that time, it was having a low market attention. Currently selling at the quiet accumulation phase. And I gave out NEIMETH to my community January this year when it was trading below 2. It was 1 naira something. That's where some bought. But me, I didn't buy. I didn't buy that time. Before I bring a stock, I ensure my community that actually invested their money in my community, I will ensure they actually entered early and they are up like 50%. Because that's why they paid. But guess what? Even at this entry, I received gift from this same stock. I didn't demand for it. Some good, honest people that a guy made 500,000 and he told me that he has to bless what I'm doing. In fact, when I sent my account, I was just saying maybe 5K, 10K, I said 500K. Will this guy be so generous to? Amazingly, the guy did 10%. I said, wow, I'm now a Levite collecting 10% from trade. That's 50K. I celebrated it. Went to my free community. I posted it there. I went to my WhatsApp status. I posted it there. God sees my heart. No money is small if it's coming from a good heart. And ever since, that guy just opened door. A lot of people. I just received one last week. Just want to bless me. And guess what? I was just adding them to my broadcast, which is a stock billionaire cabal. What I want to do there, I'm looking for one solid stock with good entry. And I'll just give them. Just give them for the road. You understand? So that they can make more money. So these are some key things you need to consider when you are investing in stocks like this. When you are taking position in stocks like this. You want to ensure that it is currently at technical support. That's number one. Number two, the solid fundamentals. You need to be sure that it has potential. And secondly, you have to consider the industry. Is the industry booming? Are they attracting money? Are they getting attention? For example, what is going on with the agricultural sector, that the president said he wants to make agriculture sexy. You will know that a lot of money will come into that space. And look at the stocks in that area, in that sector. They are all doing well. And at first, the stock will be getting low market attention. That is when you want to be gradually loading. You're loading gradually. Until when it pick off, you answer off. So that is my entry point. And that is the reason why I bought NEIMETH at 3. So the first rally was actually interesting. NEIMETH hit 399. That is equivalent of 30% gain after you take out charges. So what happened that period? Many retail traders sold out. They were afraid. In fact, most people saw insider dealings and they say, they are selling. Look at the numbers. So this is a clear indicator that we should go out. I said, if you want to go out, go out. Me, I'm still holding. I'm even ready for the stock to come down to 3. Guess what? After 399, it came down to my entry. I held because my conviction was not tied to quick profit at all. And one thing you need to learn is don't rush to exit. When your price target has not played out yet, don't rush. Exercise patience. Exercise patience. That is, if you have the fundamentals. I'm not saying you just jump into the market and buy any stock and it's coming down. You might want to jump out because you don't even know the reason why you entered. You don't know the reason, so you might want to jump out. But me, I'm saying before this, I've gave my community, and from their entry point, they've actually done 50%. So I said, okay, let me go in now. I started going in. I still informed them before I brought it to the public that let's share from this profit. Little did I know that I'm going to get some dividends from people that actually watch. And that is why I'm doing research day by day now. Looking for another one for this Q3. This Q3 that I've started, I'm looking for one stock also that will do the same numbers. And I'll come here and share it with you guys so that we can make money together. So you need to understand. If you are in a hurry, this first rally, when you go to 399, you sell and you'll be fine for 30%. But I won't do all this research, do all this thing. If it's just a stock that I just see that is moving, I jump in and I sold and I made 30%, it's fine. It's fine. But it's not stocks that I've done research. I did a lot of things. I will not put money and I will not get 30%. 30% would have given me, that's 6,600,000. That's 1.4. That's like 2 million if I'm not mistaken. How much? Compare it with this gain that you are seeing. So the stock pulled back to 504. Sorry, to 305. So the market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient, according to Warren Buffett. So some people are actually impatient. So when it came down to 305, what do you think they will do? They'll be frustrated and they dispose. And that was when I was loading. As they are selling, I was buying. So from 399, it pulled back to 305. Nearly wipe out gains. Nearly wipe out the gains. This is where emotions kill traders. In this kind of situation, you get angry and just get out. But I stay focused on the fundamentals because the main reason why I bought was actually because of the fundamentals. And that is why you don't rule out. If you don't know me very well, you think I'm a technical analysis guy. Baba, I do everything as long as it will bring money. If it is time for fundamentals, we pull out numbers. We look at cash flow. Those that will get my course will see me display how I analyze income statement and how I link the 3 accounts to know what is going on. You say, but you did not do accounting. There is nothing you cannot learn now with online. You can get accounting knowledge. You might not get the degree. You can get the knowledge online. Except it's laziness. And that is why I help you to do the work. I don't want you to come and stress. Just join and I tell you, buy this after I've done the work. While you enjoying the gain. Very easy. Easy peasy, you know. So, why I did not panic? Because a lot of people actually panic out of the game. I receive a lot of calls. Are you sure NEIMETH will return back? And you know I don't work in the company. So I can't answer some questions. Are you sure NEIMETH will return back? I say, even though NEIMETH did not return back, I'm ready to buy more if you go down below 3. Because I know what I'm seeing. I believe in the business and the market potential. That's one of the reasons I did not panic to sell. Another reason is the technical structure remained intact. I looked at it that it actually touched previous high and it couldn't break through. It got rejected. And I said, if this rejection actually obeyed the fib retracement and got to 0.5, I say, excellent. It shows that this thing will return back. It came down to support again. I say, wow. It disobeyed that principle. Came down to support. And I loaded more again. I did a video. Let me share. This is another opportunity. And it shot up. You get the point? So it is part of the process. Pullbacks is part of the process. And during the dip, what happened? I added more. I added more to it. And that is why you see that the profits come up to 10 million. It's because I added more. Who knows if I was buying from those that were consigned, that this one at the market is down. The question you asked them now, after selling, what did they use the money for? Were they able to make reasonable profit from that? So people just sell without reason. You say, let me just owe what I have. You continue to owe what you have, and it will not increase. You don't manage, you multiply. You don't manage. If you manage, it will finish. It will only take time. But if you multiply, you continue to have. Always having. So that is why I didn't panic. because I believe in the business and the market potential. And I also believe in the technical structure. It remained intact. And I know that pullbacks are part of the process. And during the dip, what did I do? I added more. So the big move to 10 naira target hit. So patience got rewarded. You get the point? It was rewarded. So from 3 naira to 10 naira, that is over 230% gain in a single stock. And mind you, position size turned a good trade into what? 10 million. So what I'm saying here is you need to come with something interesting. Imagine you put 10,000 in this thing. If that's all you have, it's fine. Your 10,000 will give you close to 30,000 or 40,000. Let's just say 35,000. But if you have good number, you are not putting those more money. So how much is the investment? It's 6 million naira investment. 6 million naira investment. That's what gave that return. I know you'll be saying, no. It's 6 million naira. So you need to understand how to play the game. So Charlie Munger says something. He said big money is not in the buying and selling. I want you to take note of all these things. Big money is not in buying and selling, but in the waiting. So I waited. While others, they were not patient enough. They were in a hurry. I waited. And my waiting got rewarded. Do you know this is what some people earn as year of service? Year of service. Like after they serve for 35 years. And that is what this market produce in less than a month. And you are still there saying, the market is, my dad invested in 2008, everything crashed. Your dad went to buy it at the top. And when it crashed, a lot of people were still buying. And those guys that were buying then, they kept averaging down every month. And they didn't leave the market. How will you see something that will change your life? How will you see something that will give you money? And you will leave it and go and be doing something. Sometimes I just imagine if people don't think. You see the stock market is risky and you jump like 3 vehicles before you get to work. You know the work that you told them that you can work under pressure. And you go come for 30 days. And this market can actually change your life in a short while. And you ignore it. Because you didn't know that every day is risks. You can't guarantee tomorrow. Can you? So every day is risks. Come and risks and make money now. You say no. That you prefer the one that you'll be jumping vehicle. Then you come back. At least if you make this kind of money and you're jumping vehicle, you'll be relaxed now. You know that this is passion. If I'm in the office now, I just know this is passion. This is what I love doing. You get the point? I've moved beyond salary. So you just ensure that you are doing what you love. And that's what adventure is all about. Doing what you love and getting blessed by doing it. So after you preach the gospel, you trade, you build family, and you change lives. And that's what life is all about, guys. So it's not in buying and selling. You jump in, you jump out, you jump in, you jump out, you jump. No. You position. There's some stock you jump in and jump out. So the behavior of the price action will tell you how to approach the stock. So you don't approach another stock with this kind of strategy that you want to wait. If you wait, maybe you'll be in the waiting room for a long time and your money will reduce. So, but there are some stocks, you have patience. Stock like MTN will go, for example, if you have it, you know that stock will do 10 naira. So if you entered around, if you are in my community, we entered below 3. So at 10 naira, we are repeating what happened here. You get the point? We are repeating what happened here. So I hope you'll be able to learn from this quote by Charlie Munger. Big money is not in buying and selling, but in the waiting. So I waited almost a month and I got rewarded. From a 6 million naira investment, I was able to pull out 10 million naira as profit. Congratulations to those who bought with me and who actually close and make profit. I know yours wasn't like this, but it's gradual. That shows you that it's a proof of concept that you too can do the same. And that is why I'm doing this video, not to intimidate you, but to inspire you that you also can make such a gain and you also can do such investment. So 4 key lessons for traders. Number 1 is size matters. So conviction shows in your position size. So if you tell me you believe in a stock very well, I ask you, how many shares do you have? You say you have 10,000 units. I laughed. If you believe in a stock, your numbers will tell. So what are the key lessons we need to learn? Do your research before buying. Do your research. You say, but Investor Joe, I don't know how to do research. I've launched a course and a whole module. 2 modules will be dedicated to fundamental analysis. 1, income statement, cash flow, and balance sheet. Then the other, financial ratio. So this is where you come to learn how to do these things. And I also show you a lazy man way to achieve all this. I will show you, which you need. And number 2 lessons, have a reason to buy and to hold. Don't hold because somebody told you. Have a reason. If I'm the one that tell you, of course, I will explain everything to you so that you fully understand why we are holding and why we are still taking position in that stock. You get the point? So have a reason. Have a strong conviction why you want to buy the stock, why you want to buy the company, and why you want to hold. Number 3 lesson. After you've done your research, after you have a reason, ignore the noise during pullbacks. So during pullbacks, there are a lot of noise. He's going to pull, he's going to touch this price. Ignore it. Ignore it. You can even load more on pullbacks as long as you believe. Because what you believe, not everybody will believe it. So some will dump the stock and you want to take advantage of that dumping. As they are dumping, you want to make your own money. So what is the 4th lesson? Add on strength or strategic dips, which was what I did when NEIMETH came back to 305. I added more because I said this is another opportunity. So something was telling me that Adibin, you sell at 399. By now you'll be buying more units. I said it's true, but I didn't want to sell because I can sell that price and also it will break out and I will miss out. It's 2 ways. So the one that I prefer, let me hold. If it come down, I buy more. And which I did. I bought more. So these are the 4 lessons. And I want to call it 5 because size matter is another lesson. Because conviction shows in your position size. But let me just leave that as a walkthrough. And let me just say, write down. Don't screenshot. If you screenshot, you will forget it. Look for your notes. Your study note, your stock market note. I have my own here. This is my note close to my table. So anytime I'm studying, anytime I'm doing any meeting, I'm taking notes. So have your own. That's why you are educated. You have your notes, you jot down. So you can come back and flip. Check the date. So just write down this 4 lessons that do your research before buying. And number 2, have a reason to buy and to hold. And number 3, ignore noise during pullbacks. And number 4, add on strength or strategic dip. So these are the 4 lessons that I think if you are an investor, if you are a trader, you need to pay attention to these 4 lessons. So what is the role of patience and psychology in this process? I will share with you. In investing, what is comfortable is really profitable. That's what Robert Arnold said. Is it comfortable to buy at the dip? It's not. It's not. So number one, traders exit due to fear. That's why traders sell most times. It's due to fear. It's due to fear. And number two, long-term thinking separates investors from speculators. It separates what? Investors from speculators. So you want to think long time, even you trade short time. You want to balance it. You want to balance it. NEIMETH can do 15, 20. But when it got to that price, I said, I think I'm fine here. Let me go and quickly take advantage of another opportunity. And what I bought, which was BOA, is going up. And when I'll be taking profit from BOA, the next thing I'll be going to will be shooting up. So the last point is, psychology is 70% of the game. The game is here. Anybody can buy and say, a fool. I can teach a fool, say, click this button, buy. Click this one, sell. And the fool will repeat it when I'm not there. Anybody can do it. But what to buy, when to buy, why you are buying is the key. And that is why it is here. So that's why Warren Buffett, not Warren Buffett, and Robinson once said that success is 80% mental and 20% mechanics. That's the process. So these are some comfortable truths. They might not be comfortable to you, but I think as you proceed, as you make progress in this business, in this business of buying and selling or investing, you understand what I mean by all this. So these are some key things that you need. So what I will do differently. So the question is, what am I going to do differently next time? So what I had improved on, I will set part of my position near 10 to lock in gains. Because I didn't sell at 10. I sold below 10. I sold around 950. So that's to tell you how the game is. So, and what I will do, I will plan exit strategy more clearly. If FTN Cocoa get to 12, 13, I sell. If you get to 10, I sell. And stick to it. And lock up those gains. So in case you are still watching, and in case you are enjoying this teaching, and in case you are taking notes, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that I get notified into my post and enriching videos like this. And also don't forget to share this video also to help others who are in this market. If you know any friend that is trading, just send like a gift. You know, I used to do some things with my mentor. Any time I just see some articles that relate to his job or what he's doing, I just copy and send the link. And most times he will get value and say, Joe, I really appreciate, I enjoy this article. So I think it is high time. Maybe you have somebody you mentor, somebody that is close to you. Just click the share link, copy it, and say, listen to what this guy is saying, and tell me if you get any value here. I think I got one, but I'm not too sure. Just go through and let them listen and tell you that this is what I learned, this, and let it spark up conversation. And guess what? This conversation will bring money. That's the beautiful thing about this conversation. It will yield fruit. It's either your friend open an account and start to trade and start to make money, or you make a friend that you guys will have conversation that is actually profitable, aside other conversation that takes away energy and time. So that is what I want you to do. And as we move to the end, you want to be very sure that that you plan your exit strategy more clearly. So success in investing does not come from being right all the time. It comes from maximizing your winners. So today in my community, we had a very long section, close to 4 hours. We started at 3 and we finished at 7. So my joy is the fact that I see passion and I see the interest that people are having in terms of this market. And we're discussing a lot of topics and we're discussing key things, guys. And I was just looking at the number. Everybody is still there. Because it's, what we are discussing is valuable. Most people did not leave, which they are very busy. They have important things to do with their time. But what is more important than something that will give you money? So, and what I emphasized there was maximizing profit. Just like what Warren Buffett said, that anytime it's raining gold, you should come with GP tank. I don't want to mention GP tank because I don't want to do advert for them. But you understand what I'm saying? GP tank and pack it. So that is how you maximize profit. So success is not a luck. You understand? It's not a luck. It's not a luck. And it was preparation. We prepared. We look at the market, look at what is going on, look at the trend, look at the all-share index, and we shoot up. All-share index close 131. Who knows maybe if this week we'll do 140 and we'll do our 150, then we'll see a kind of pullback because 150 will be a psychological level. A lot of people will be careful and it will reflect in the market. And if peradventure we cross it and we are shooting, we'll know that okay, the next bus stop is 200. 200. So that is just some few thoughts. And you need to have a strategy. These are some key points I highlighted here. And you need to have this. And also, you need to stay consistent. So I said, if I can do it, you can do it too. So I wait you to share your testimony, how you were able to make good returns. I'm expect to see more of this. Because of course, if I do bigger numbers, I might not come here to do video again. I just want to show you this. So if I'm doing a video, maybe just figures like this. So that you will not write me a long letter or a long message. So, be wise. Take actions like this and make money. If this call is in my community now, you might say, you didn't post it, or that's how I used to do. I posted this one on YouTube twice. I posted it on YouTube. Let's make money together. Some people even bought around 4. They bought around 4. Those that bought around 4, when it got to 8, it has 100%. Some bought around 5. When it got to 10, that's 100%. 100%. And it went on full offer. Few days. And jack back again. I said, this talk is so powerful. So guys, that is what I expect you guys to do as you watch this video. Take notes and look at the lessons. If you need to watch it again, don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. This is your life. Very soon it will remain you and your life. My pastor used to say then that it will get to a point, it will be you and what you believe. That time your uncle, father, mother, it is only you and what you believe. I experienced that when I was in maritime. So it's only you and God, though. This school that you are. You don't have anybody to come and do anyhow, you understand? So, take note. And if you take note very well, I bet you will repeat this process. And thank you so much for your attention. I really want to appreciate your time. I know how valuable your time is. And for you to watch this whole video, I want to really appreciate you. And I want to use this time to encourage you to get my stock for Tornado. It's now at pre-order. No video yet. But next week, I'll start dropping videos so that those who are actually getting it at pre-order will be able to be watching those videos before the launch. So we are launching on the 1st of September. So when I mean launching is by 1st of September, all videos and spreadsheet will be there. So, and guess what? We are also creating a community for those that bought the stock for Tornado. The community is for one, to ensure that everybody actually learn and everybody can practice. So some assignment that will be given there, you have to post the chat in the group. You understand? So that we will scrutinize it and see if you actually tried and see where you actually messed up and assist you and show you how to go about it. And quarterly, I might be dropping some watch list on that group. Mind you, it's only for 1 year. It's only for 1 year. So for old students that have actually learned, subsequent time, we will be able to fix a fee For now, the fee is 200,000 for a year, but you are getting it for free. So the goal is, before that year ends, you should be able to master the market, understand it, and print money yourself, so that you can now decide if I will remain in this group, or since I can do this thing myself, let me be doing on myself. But if you want a community where we can share thoughts and also confirm some trade, if you confirm some trade and by then you've been able to trade and make some money, if you confirm some trade, 4 or 5 traders say this is it and this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm seeing, and our thought aligns, guy, those are the kind of stock you want to put like 100 million. You get the point? You want to put something huge and be able to get some good money. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that I get notified anytime I post, so that you get notified anytime I post enriching videos like this. Until I come your way again, keep making money and keep protecting your profit. I love you, my friends, and there is nothing you can do about it. Hands to head salute. See you in the next one.